Hi, I'm Cindy Wilson, and this is Home Sweet Home Craft Room Creations. In number 6 of the Easter Dollar Store Makeovers, I'm going to take some eggs, some acrylic paint, a rope wreath, some greenery, create my own nest, and actually create my very first wreath. So if you think that's something that might interest you, stick around a while and let's do this. I needed a way for the eggs to stay upright so I could do an acrylic pour on them. So the only thing I could think of was to put a pin into them by heating it up first and pushing it through the plastic, and then tucking it into some floral foam, and hopefully it would hold up, and actually it did. The paint colors I used for the acrylic pour were white, bayberry green, and gray. I'll list them down in the description below. And I've done acrylic pours before on canvas, but not on an egg, so this was something new for me. The paint I used had been sitting for a while, and I thought I had stirred it up really well. Obviously I hadn't. You can see the lumps in there. I was scared to mess with it, so I decided to let it dry and see if I could figure out a way to get rid of the lumps after. After the eggs had dried, I decided to take an emery board and try to very gently sand off the lumps. And surprise, it worked. The eggs I used had a small natural hole on the bottom, which I didn't want, and as well it had the pinhole that I had put on it. So I took spackle, smeared it over the openings at the end, waited for it to dry, sanded again very gently with the emery board to smooth out the spackle, did a little finger painting with the colors that I had poured with, and I think they turned out really well. Next came the nest building. I looked everywhere and could not find a pre-made one. So I picked up some jute cord, some moss, both from the dollar store, and this was my solution to building a nest. I'll tell you, after this little episode, I have a new respect for birds and nest building. with the nest built, and I think it turned out pretty good, and there just might be a few jealous robins out there. It was time to put everything together. And this is the final result. I really like this. I've never made a wreath before, and I think for my first time at it, it didn't turn out too bad at all. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider liking and subscribing, and hopefully I'll see you next time.